welcome back to the 2023 SEVA Awards celebration. I'm Naya from Rio Americano High School, and today we are halfway through our daily finalists announcements in preparation for SEVA Award Night. Join us each day this week at 5 p.m. right here on SECC Comcast 16 as we gear up for the big event. You can also stream and connect with us online at secctv.org and by using the hashtag SEVA Awards. Today, we are on part 3 of SEVA 2023 Finalists Week, School News. This category combines school news stories as well as full school newscasts. Let's take a look at this year's school news finalists. In the K-3 school news category, there are 3 finalists: Big Tires, Small Tires, Sunrise Elementary School, Elk Grove Basketball, Florence Markoffer Elementary School, MM News Mini Mustangs Episode 71, Florence Markoffer Elementary School. In the grades 4 to 6 school news category, the finalists are California Hall of Fame Red Carpet, Florence Markoffer Elementary School, Interview with Gamaliel Ortiz from SMUD, Pacific Elementary School, KFTV Dragon News Season 5 Episode 13, Ellen Fikert Elementary School, MM News Episode 70, Florence Markoffer Elementary School, MTV News Mr. Jeff segment, Del Paso Manor Elementary School, Panther News Episode 6, Main Avenue Elementary, Panther News Episode 7, Main Avenue Elementary, Spartan TV Number 61, Sunrise Elementary School, Tiger News Air Show, Bell Avenue Elementary School. In the grades 7 to 8 school news category, the finalists are First Things First, Toby Johnson Middle School, Integrating Visual Arts, Will Rogers Middle School, M2 News Episode 15, Kindness Week, Mary Hill School, Mustang Morning News, Will Rogers Middle School, Order Chana Masala Today, Louis Pasteur Middle School, The Fall Festival at AMS, Arden Middle School, The Pick Episode 20, Sutter Middle School, Web Program Benefits, Arden Middle School. In the grades 9 through 12 school news category, the finalists are 9/11/2022, Indercombe High School, Creative Elective, Del Campo High School, Danielle Viglione Basketball Ceremony, Del Campo High School, DC Gym Renovations, Del Campo High School, Franklin Football News Package, Franklin High School, Franklin Morning Show, Franklin High School, High School Art Show, Casa Roble Fundamental High School, Lending a Paw, Del Campo High School, Manning Jackson Soapbox Derby, Folsom High School. That wraps up this year's Student Educational Video Award School News finalists. Don't forget, we have the big event coming up on Saturday, April 29th, where we will celebrate the hard work students have done over the past year, as well as award the top winners. For now, enjoy each of this year's school news finalist videos, and we will see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. with the Instructional finalists announcements. Hope to see you then.
There's a strong crosswind that'll actually end up affecting the tires and wearing them down faster. So it can depend from a few days to over a week.
I asked him where the tires go up on the airplane. Where he goes up. He told me it goes up into the airplane.
Hi, I'm Jackson Monday.
And I'm Cal Rogers.
We are here at the Elk Grove High School. We are about to interview some of the basketball players.
And the head coach.
They won the state championship last year.
So
Stay tuned. Can I ask you guys a couple of questions? First, how did it feel being in an NBA arena?
It felt like everything was like bigger and like more like crowded. There was more space everywhere.
Ryan, do you want to continue your career after you graduate?
After I graduate, I'm probably going to focus on getting a degree, but I'm still probably going to play basketball on the side, just not for a team.
Okay. On an NBA court.
It made me feel like I was like in like a video game. It didn't feel real, like I was in 2K or something.
MJ, do you want to continue your career after you graduate?
Of course. I'd like to play as long as I can. It's always been a dream.
Thank you for your time.
Okay, I have a question for you. What advice do you have for high school player?
I'd say just, try your hardest and never give up, because there's so much time to develop and you could always make it to the top if you put in the work.
Hi, I'm Jackson Monday, and I'm here at the Elk Grove High School with the head coach. I'm going to ask him a couple questions. What was it like coaching up to the state championship?
Yeah, it was incredible. All the hard work that all of our players put in and our coaching staff put in, it was a really great feeling to have that final conclusion end up in a state title.
Impressive. What advice would you have to like a kid who wanted to become a coach?
Best advice would be just to study the game, watch as much basketball as you can, and then also get with coaches or people in that profession that have already done that and learn as much as you can from them. Ask a lot of questions. Usually coaches are very open and willing to discuss, how to be that and give you experience along the way.
How does it feel coaching players?
That is the best part of the job. Without having that interaction and that relationship with all the players, to me, it wouldn't be worth doing. It's a lot of hours, it's a lot of hard work, but being able to work with your players and help them achieve their goals is very satisfying.
What was your favorite part about your coaching career?
My favorite part, I think, is just being able to work with all the young men all the time. It's a lot of time and work, but being able to interact with all the young people that have a common interest is very special.
Do you like coaching me since I'm your son?
I very much enjoy coaching you, and I like seeing you succeed and learn new things and achieve the things that you like. Yes, that's very fulfilling.
What would you think what's your favorite team?
My favorite basketball team? Mm-hmm. I'm a Sacramento Kings fan, so I'm really excited that they are starting to turn the corner and play a little bit better than they have recently.
Yeah.
When I was your age, they were actually really good. And
it's like Chris Webber and all those good players.
Yeah, so that was when they were really good, and then they've been pretty bad for a long time, so it's good to see them winning again.
It was so fun interviewing my dad and the Elk Grove players. That's all for now. Back to you at the studio.
Good morning, Mustangs.
I'm Sophia.
And I'm Mai.
This is our mini Mustang edition.
Today we're going to share some of our fun times here at Markoffer.
Let's start with the 3rd grade Ag Day.
I remember that there were a bunch of horses that we got to pet and touch.
I remember that. I really liked the sheep because they were really soft.
Let's check it out. 50 days was so fun.
We got to wear special clothes. My favorite part was getting dressed and getting candy.
My favorite part was the ice cream and the root beer.
Thank you for a fun
day.
My name is Madeline.
And I'm Maverick.
Today we got to go on our first field trip to SeaQuest. My favorite part was when I got to touch the starfish. It felt super bumpy.
My favorite part was when we got to feed the fish.
Let's check out the video.
Episode of the Mini Mustangs.
We sure do have a lot of fun here at Markoffer.
Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
Bye, Mustangs!
On December 13th, our news crew was invited to the California History Museum, where we got to be on the red carpet and a chance to interview some of the Hall of Fame inductees.
Before we began our celebrity interviews, we got lots of great advice.
And a ton of encouragement.
First up, Alonzo King.
It was a magical night that I'll never forget.
Can you explain what SMUD is to our younger students?
Yeah, SMUD is this region's electricity provider. So that means that SMUD is a company that provides electricity service and other programs too, to schools, to homes, to businesses, anywhere that will need some energy.
What clean energy is and why is it important for SMUD to be 100% zero carbon?
And when energy is made, sometimes pollution is also made. So SMUD is committed to taking away those harmful emissions from the energy sources that you asked about, and we're going to replace those with renewable sources, which is stuff like solar power, wind power, hydropower, geothermal power.
What is SMUD's 2030 Clean Energy Vision Program?
So the 2030 Zero Carbon Plan is a comprehensive way that SMUD hopes to transition this area into a clean power city. So that means that SMUD will continue to use more and more renewable energy sources. They will retire energy plants that use fossil fuels, for example, which give off carbon emissions. So SMUD wants to get away from that. SMUD is also aware that everyone, including students, can do their part in order for us to reach our goals. So that means we want to promote people switching from gas-powered vehicles to electric vehicles. We want customers to make their home more energy efficient. That way they could use less energy, for example. So there are a lot of programs that go into the Zero Carbon Plan, but the number one goal is to transition into a clean energy future that is with a power supply that's decarbonized, meaning no more carbon in the power supply.
Hello, Dragons, and welcome back to KFTV Season 5, Episode 13. I'm Mackenzie Fernandez, and I'm here with
Paige Cummings. In today's episode, we hope to make you laugh a lot with a joke box, a race between two of our favorite people, our friends picking their outfits for the day, and some of our normal segments like weather, birthdays, and much more.
It's time for birthdays. Let's give a shout out to the following Dragons with a birthday between March 12th and March 17th.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
I hope everyone had a good birthday.
Me too. It's time to turn on our brains and think a little.
Can you guess what segment it is?
It's a mystery! Let's check it out.
Hi, I'm Christopher Newman, and this is this week's SEVA Mystery. Today you will be seeing how many staff members work at FICR.
Clue 1, the answer is an even number.
Make a guess.
Clue 2, it is more than 20 but less than 100.
Adjust your answer if needed.
Clue 3, the answer is a composite number.
Keep thinking.
Clue 4, the answer can be divided by 11.
You think you got it?
If you get 66, you are correct. Have a good day. Back to you at the studio.
Wow, that was a hard one. Thank you to all our teachers who help us get smarter every day.
Now that our brains are turned on, we're going to look at a new segment that we created, and it has to do with Miss FICR. Our school was named after Miss FICR, and we want you, Dragons, to learn more about her with a fun game of trivia.
Along with this game of trivia, we will show you an interview that Paige had with Mrs. FICR's son, Hans. He will provide some fascinating information about the FICR farm and Miss FICR.
Let's take a look at our trivia. Welcome to Miss Ellen FICR Trivia. Trivia question number 1. What year do you think Miss FICR was born? A, 1918, B, 1924, or C, 1922? Ready? If you guess C, 1922, you are correct. Trivia question number 2. What year do you think Miss FICR died? A, 1971, B, 1984, C, 1977? Ready? If you guess C, 1977, you are correct. Trivia question number 3. If you did the math, how old would Miss FICR have been when she died? A, 51, B, 54, or C, 62? What do you think? If you guess B, 54, you are correct. Trivia question number 4. What do you think were some of the things Miss FICR enjoyed doing in her free time? A, write, B, read, or C, sing? Make a guess. If you guess B, read, you are correct. Trivia question number 5. How many siblings do you think Miss FICR had? A, 11, B, 7, or C, 3? Think. If you guessed A, 11, you are correct. Trivia question number 6. How many children do you think Miss FICR had? A, 2, B, 6, or C, 4? Ready? If you guessed A, 2, you are correct. Trivia question number 7. What do you think some of Miss FICR's jobs were? A, vet and doctor, B, banker and teacher, or C, computer teacher and librarian? Make a guess. If you guessed B, banker and teacher, you are correct. Trivia question number 8. When Miss FICR died, there was a special ceremony. Where do you think it was held? A, FICR school, B, the bank, or C, the FICR farm? What do you think? If you guessed C, the FICR farm, you are correct. Trivia question number 9. How many years do you think Miss FICR taught? A, 6, B, 13, or C, 10? Think. If you guess B, 13, you are correct. Now for Mr. Hans Fikert trivia, son of Ellen. Trivia question number 1. What time do you think Mr. Fikert got up to milk the cows? A, 6:15, B, 5:30, or C, 3:30? Think. If you guess C, 3:30, you are correct. Trivia question number 2. How many milking cows do you think there were? A, 130, B, 52, or C, 76? Last one. If you guessed A, 130, you are correct. That's it for trivia. Back to you guys in the studio. That was fun. We hope we can keep doing fun segments like trivia. If you have any other ideas of segments, please let us know.
So Paige, since we are the Fikert Dragons, the field reporters would like to show the Dragons a game called Don't Get Spiked.
Let's take a look.
Let's play Don't Get Spiked! Today we have a special guest, Spike!
Here are some of the rules. Make sure to stay on the lines.
There has to be a person standing on each corner of the 4-square court and one dragon in the middle.
Spike is going to count his dragon head to 10 and then roar.
Now let's explain how your players in Dragon win.
Spike loses when he is cornered by 3 people.
Spike wins when everyone is tagged and no one is moving.
Now, let's show a quick video of how each opponent wins. This is an example of how the players win.
Oh no! Yay! This is an example of how Spike wins.
Oh no, I got spiked.
Oh no, I got spiked! Oh no, I got spiked!
Oh no, I got spiked! Always remember to have good sportsmanship.
Oh, the thing's go. Wait, it's just holding it.
Good game.
Nice job.
How do you always win?
That game was so fun. My friends and I will for sure be playing that at recess. Wish Spike could play with us each recess too.
Now that we're in the Dragon Spirit, we want to show you all our weather. We have a surprise reporter new to our KFTV Dragon News team.
Spike, they don't understand dragon. I'll say it for you. Hi, I'm Spike. Welcome to the weather for this week. It could possibly rain a little bit, but other than that, it should be mostly sunny with cloud cover. The highs should be in the mid-50s and the lows in the mid-30s. I'm so ready for it to be summer and do a swim. What about you? Spike says he's so excited for summer and to put on his swim trunks and be able to play with his dragon friends. Well, that's it for the weather. Have a nice day. Back to you in the studios.
Spike, you're always welcome to be a part of our news team, and you Dragons, make sure to keep warm and stay dry.
It's time to switch gears and have some real fun with an intense race between some of our 2 favorite mascots, Spike and a banana.
Let's take a look at this awesome and intense race. It's time for the Dragon Banana Race!
The dragon and the banana are going to go for the prize, the really big pencil.
On your marks, get set, go! Dragon wins! You won the prize! The winner is Spike! Bye, Dragons! Wow, that was a close race, but in the end, Spike took the victory.
Now that we're in a silly mood, we also made another silly segment about Fikert students getting ready for the day and picking out our outfits. This segment is very funny, so make sure to hold on to your hats and let out your laughs.
Time to go pick my clothes.
Time to go pick my clothes.
Morning, sis.
Let's go pick our clothes for school.
Oh my gosh, our clothes are so ugly.
Ugh.
Oh my gosh, our clothes are so ugly.
Yeah, what are we supposed to do now?
I don't know. What should we wear?
I have an idea. There's a box in the garage with all the old stuff in it.
Let's go look.
We got it.
Let's look.
I think we look pretty spectacular.
Me too. Let's go do our hair.
Yeah. I think we look pretty awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's rock this day.
That was very funny. I think we need to give them some fashion advice though.
As we talked about earlier in the video, our reporter, Paige Cummings, was able to visit with Mrs. Fikert's son.
That's right. Mr. Fikert graciously met with our team on a rainy Friday afternoon, and we talked a bit about the Fikert family farm and his mom, Ellen Fikert.
Let's take a look.
Hi, my name is Paige Cummings, and today I'm sitting here with Mr. Fikert, the son of Ellen Fikert. How are you today, Mr. Fikert?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Good. Can you tell us where we are today?
Well, we're on the historic Fikert farm. It's been here quite some number of years, and it's been here over 100 years as of 2020.
Give us a brief history of the farm and relation of your family.
Well, in 20 words or less, probably. The farm evolved into a dairy farm at its, more or less, you might call it a peak or classic period when most of the activity happened here. However, it was founded by my grandparents who had combined families. Each of them had previous spouses, and then they together had children. So it was a his, hers, and ours family, and they practiced diversified agriculture, and eventually that means a lot of different things being grown and raised, and then eventually they switched over to dairy production.
Very fascinating. So are there any original buildings still here on this farm?
Actually, there is one that probably is 120 years old at least. In part, you might imagine after that many years, things get repaired and a lot of things change.
Yep. So how many buildings are on the farm?
Well, there's too many to take care of primarily, but about 13. To start off, there's 4 units of housing, four houses. The principal building, of course, on a dairy farm is a dairy barn where the cows are milked or taken care of. There are also hay storage barns, machinery storage barns, and chicken barn, because they don't like to be out in the rain and the sun very much. And they tend to fly off anyway if you don't contain them. Then the oldest building on the place is probably 125 years old or more. Wow. It has square nails in it, which are pretty unusual, and it was in the form of a California barn, which has a broken roof line. In other words, it has a V on both sides, and that's unusual for California because here we don't have, in this part of California, we don't have a lot of snow to worry about. So it's possible to build such a barn without it falling down immediately the first year.
Yeah.
And so that's this barn in particular. Excuse me, go ahead. Shall we keep rolling? This old barn was actually a granary, and which is to say that grain was stored in it, along with a certain amount of equipment, I suspect. But originally here, one of the principal crops in the late 1800s was wheat, and it had to be stored and protected from rodents and insects to some degree, I suppose.
Okay. So our viewers go to Fiker Elementary School, which is right across the street. Can you tell us how the school got named after your mom?
Well, simply put, my dad had given 5 acres of land for the school site. I always thought that Elk Grove was a long ways from here when it was a small town 1.5 miles away. And I thought it would be a lot easier to go to school if it was right here on the farm.
Yeah.
And aside from that, my mom taught for the Elk Grove Unified School District for about 13 years.
Very nice. So can you tell us like what your mom was like?
She had she was actually a PK. Have you ever heard of that?
Yep.
Well, she was a PK, preacher's kid, and she was also the youngest in her large family of 12.
That's what
So she had been able to complete high school and business schools up in the state of Washington, where she grew up in Ritzville. And then after she came down here and had a couple of kids, my brother and myself, then she went back and pursued her education first at Sacramento City College and then Sac State.
Was your mom still alive when the school opened?
Yes, no, I'm sorry, very sorry. No, she was not alive when the school opened. She was alive when she was informed that the school was going to be dedicated to her. So she had the satisfaction of that.
How was the dragon and the school colors picked?
Well, I have a surprise for you guys. I believe I picked the dragon as a mascot.
Wow.
The school colors, I believe, followed the school colors of Sac State.
Nice. Was there a ceremony when the school opened, and did you attend that ceremony?
There certainly was. The ceremonies, at least in those days, were conducted by the Masonic Lodge, and they have a very formal process. You will notice in the front of the school, beside the flagpole, there is inset in the pavement there a granite dedication stone that has certain specific information on it.
Thank you, Mr. Hans Fikert, for letting us interview you. I bet most of our viewers only knew who our school was named after, but that's about it. Thank you to Mr. Fikert for spending the afternoon with us and showing us around the farm.
Dragons, we are reaching the end of our video with our last few segments.
So, it's time for Joke Box!
These are some really funny jokes, so make sure to keep a little quiet in your classroom to hear the next joke.
Welcome
back to this
week's
Joke
Box! First joke of the day. What's a hungry dragon's favorite day of the week?
What?
Tuesday.
How can you tell how much a dragon weighs?
How?
'Cause they come with scales.
Why are dragons so good at storytelling?
Why?
Because they have great tails.
Well, that's all for us. Bye,
dragons! Oh my gosh, who came up with those jokes? Those were pretty funny.
It's time for our last and final segment, Fabulous Faces of Fikert.
This is one of our best segments because we get to see kids from different classes and we also get to see our friends. Great job to all our field reporters and interviewers.
That's it for the news, Dragons. Let's remember dragons are kind,
safe, and responsible. This is KFTV Dragon News signing off.
That was fun. We hope we can keep doing Fug.
Keep doing fun.
Alright, that's fine. You do the first one, and then I'll do something that you say let's remember. And then I'll
and then I'll do the
kind. Okay.
Yeah.
Inhale the banana, inhale it.
Okay, now take the banana peel.
Good morning, Mustangs. Welcome back to News.
We are so excited to be back for another week of exciting news and updates about our school.
This week we're continuing our flashbacks to some of our favorite events from the past. Let's dive in.
First up, we want to highlight our recent Cocoa and Cookies event.
That turnout was amazing, and it was wonderful to be back on campus for this long-standing tradition. Let's take a look at how it unfolded.
At the Cocoa and Cookies event, our Mustang family came together to donate 200 bears to the Shriner Hospital.
Wow, that's amazing.
I hope to do something like that one day.
Me too. Let's head over to see the impact that we had on the hospital.
Hospital, and look what we brought! How many bears do we have? 200!
A donor tree. Now what did you just donate? 200?
200 bears.
200 bears. So this is 372 Beanie Babies. When your parents were younger like you, we all collected these. And this was one donation. One lady over by Sac State had all of these bears. Yes.
Shriners Hospital is amazing. I love it. I love that how they do all the trees. And I love the signs up there.
Thank you, Mustangs, for stuffing all these bears.
See you back at the studio. Hey, can you help me? Yeah.
I can't believe that we sold over 200 bears to kids from the Shriner Hospital.
Yep, that is very shocking.
Looking for a fun activity to do?
Why not head downtown and try ice skating?
Our reports got a first-hand look at the skating rink and the fun that was had.
Let's check it out.
From beginners to experts, this is the place to skate.
Ice skating's amazing. Open November 9th and close January 16th. So be there when you can. Bye, Mustangs.
Before we go, we have a few important announcements.
Remember that February 17th is a Mem Day.
And February 20th is a holiday in honor of President's Day.
Also on February 24th, we have our Star Wars Escape Room, the school event.
Be sure to check your emails for your assigned time.
Finally, we have minimum days.
Yes, from February 28th to March 3rd, we'll have minimum days for our parent-teacher conferences. Make sure to mark your calendars, Mustangs.
That's all for this week's edition of News.
We hope you enjoyed our flash batch and are excited as we are to be back on campus. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
We'll see you next week.
Bye, Mustangs.
I am the head custodian here at Del Paso Manor.
Mr. Jeff does all the cleaning here at DPM, but did you know that he also has other hobbies?
I've been drawing since I was in first grade, maybe. So I've been playing guitar since I was 13.
How did our head custodian get inspired to make art?
I think what inspired me to start making art was my dad. He drew a lot when I was a kid, so I would like to see his artwork, and it inspired me to want to make my own.
He shared with us how he gets inspired.
Comic books and cartoons growing up definitely had an impact on me. Anything creative, I am really, really excited to take part in.
Mr. Jeff has taken his art to the next level.
I just recently started recording some of this music and putting it to video. I've been having a lot of fun finding weird old movie clips to kind of match the tone and the feeling of the music and put them all together and see what happens.
There's a lot more to Mr. Jeff than being our school custodian.
It's just something that I've always done. I enjoy doing it. It's relaxing, and it's just a good time. I really get a kick out of it. Anybody can do art. Anybody can do it. All it is putting lines down on paper and just see what happens. Use your imagination. It's a lot of fun.
Welcome, Main Avenue Panthers. Here is this week's news. I'm Scarlett.
And I'm Abby. First up, I will be your Panther foodie to describe our lunches for this week. I'm Abby, bringing you this week's school lunches. On Monday, we celebrated Dr. Martin Luther King Day, so school was closed. Breaded chicken sandwich is served today, Tuesday. Wednesday, we'll enjoy homemade spaghetti with meat sauce. Then on Thursday, we are having chicken fajita rice bowl. For Friday, bean and cheese pupusa will be served. Please remember to sit in your area and use inside voices while you're eating. This is Abby. See you next week.
Now that's what I call a yummy lunch. Yum, yum, yum. Next up is my weather video. Good morning, Panthers. I'm Scarlett, here to give you the weather forecast for this week. We started the week with light showers on Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday will continue with cloudy, rainy days. We will get a break from the rain by Friday, but we'll still see cloudy skies. The temperatures in the morning will be mid to low 40s. By the afternoon, we will start feeling the temperature warming up to mid 50s throughout the week. This is Scarlett, bringing you this week's weather forecast. With all this rain falling this week, remember to stay out of the rain and keep off the muddy, grassy field and play structure.
Now we have Janae, braving the stage with Autumn in her joke show.
Hello and welcome to Autumn's joke show. Today we have our fourth victim. Janae. Anyways, here is my first hilarious joke. What did the toilet say to the other? What? You look a bit flushed. I'm so good. What musical instrument is found in the bathroom? What? A tube of toothpaste. Somebody help me. I'm scared. I'm scared. How does a scientist freshen her breath? How? With experiments. Oh my god, no. Oh no, you don't. No! Hello and welcome to Autumn's Joke Show. Today we have our fourth victim guest, Janae. Here is my first hilarious joke. What did the other toilet say to the... What did the toilet say to the other? What? You look a bit flushed. Redo that, please. Redo that, please. I can't.
Okay, now Eliza will announce birthdays for this week.
Happy birthday to the following Panther students. Leslie and Pepper, who are both in 2nd grade, celebrate their birthday on January 16th. Today, January 17th, we have 4 birthday celebrations. Kindergartner Malaya, 1st grader Eileen, 2nd grader Nicole, and 5th grader Yanette. Wow, a quadruple of birthdays! TK Olivia and 6th grader Morgan will celebrate their birthdays on Wednesday the 18th. Have an optimistic and wonderful week, Panthers. This is Eliza from Panther News. Back to you, Abby and Scarlett.
Happy birthday, Panthers. Enjoy your special day.
Next, we have Mr. Crane here to teach us how to serve when playing volleyball.
Hey, Main Avenue. Mr. Crane's back again. Today, we're going to practice the volleyball serve. Now, we're not going to do the overhand version. We're going to do the underhand version of the volleyball serve. We're going to try with a few different things, starting with a volleyball. Now, you want to hold the ball in a way you can kind of get underneath it, right? Now, some of us can hold a ball off to the side, but some of us, it slips out. So just hold it in a way where you can hit the base, the bottom. To help you remember where to hit on the ball, I'm going to say the ball's been bad. It's been a bad ball. You can get a spanking. Bad ball. You need a spanking. So you got to find the bottom of the ball. You know, bad. Give it a spanking. So you hold it out in front of you. You got to say, bad ball. You can get a spanking. Boom. And that's it. But let's say you're indoors, probably shouldn't be serving volleyballs indoors. So there's always other options. You have beach balls. You could practice your volleyball serve. And it's easier to grab. It's easier to grab. You can bop that. But the best version to practice indoors is a balloon, because it's squishy. You can really grab the side of it and you can hit right underneath. And that's how you should practice your volleyball serves. Have a great day and get practicing.
Thank you, Mr. Crane. Wasim will now wow you with his facts on his Did You Know Fun Fact Show.
Now it's time for Wasim's Fun Fact Show. Did you know that a soda can you throw away today will still be the same 500 years later? Did you know that the world's smallest mammal is the bumblebee bat? It weighs less than a penny. Did you know that 94% of all life on Earth lives underwater? Thanks for watching. This is the end of the Fact Show. Now to the rest of the news.
Wasim, every week I learn something new. Great job with your wonderful video.
This segment is brought to you by Janae and Aaliyah. They will now report on this week's nutrition facts.
Good morning, Panthers. I'm Aaliyah.
And I'm Janae, and we're here to provide some facts about our nutritional snacks. First, we have navel oranges. These oranges appeared in Brazil in the 1800s. Navel oranges are a great source of vitamin C, and a larger orange would have twice as much.
Our second snack is mini sweet peppers. These peppers are thumb-sized or about 3 inches long. Many peppers don't have a lot of seeds, so they are great for snacking.
Up next, we have pluots as our third snack. This fruit is a cross between 75% plum and 25% apricots. Pluots are a stone fruit, along with plums, apricots, peaches, nectarines, and cherries. They all have a pit or stone at the center.
Our last snack is strawberries. Most strawberries proudly display around 200 seeds. Also, strawberries are not actually berries. They're more closely related to roses.
Before we leave, we want to remind all you Panthers that our free weekly healthy snacks are made possible through the Fresh Fruit and Vegetable Program. This is Janae.
And this is Aaliyah. Remember to eat healthy and stay active.
Goodbye.
Janae and Aaliyah, thank you for sharing your facts about our healthy snack we eat each week.
Our final segment today is Miss Ortega's Art Showcase. Seeing the different kinds of art from TK to 6th grade is so fantastic. We have some impressive Panther artists.
Well, Panthers, we have reached the end of our 6th episode of Panther News. Before we say goodbye, here are a few reminders to remember. Tomorrow, January 18th, is the 6th grade parent meeting that starts at 5 o'clock. The teachers will discuss this year's Nature Bridge field trip. On Thursday, January 19th, is our farmers market.
We will have an assembly on Friday, the 20th, about optimism and patience. Finally, this is for all you Panthers. Our next spotlight will focus on your artistic creations. So, if you draw, paint, sculpt with Play-Doh or clay, then bring it to room 20. Miss Radula will take a picture of your artwork. I'm Scarlett.
And I'm Abby. We'll see you around campus. Goodbye.
Welcome to today's episode of Panther News. I'm Aaliyah. And I'm Adam. First up, our Panther foodie, Abby, will announce the lunches for this week of January 23rd to the 27th.
I'm Abby, bringing you this week's school lunches. Today, Monday, we are having cheesy breadsticks with marinara sauce. Homemade chicken Alfredo fusilli is served on Tuesday. On Wednesday, we will have homemade chili with cornbread. Then, on Thursday, we are having chicken egg roll with homemade fried rice. For Friday, Papa Murphy's pepperoni pizza will be served. Please remember to safely carry your food trays to the trash cans, then line up quietly to go out to recess. This is Abby. See you next week.
Thank you, Abby. As always, our lunches look so delicious. Next up is Scarlett's weather report.
Good morning, Panthers. I'm Scarlett, here to give you the weather forecast for this week. We will have a break from all the rain, wind, and cloudy days. So, this week we will mostly see beautiful sunny skies except on Wednesday. The clouds will be back, but will clear away by Thursday. The temperatures in the morning will be mid to high 30s. By the afternoon, we will start feeling the temperature warming up to mid 50s throughout the week. This is Scarlett bringing you this week's weather forecast.
Wow, I love knowing we will have sunny days this week. I guess I have to put away my umbrella and rain boots. Now, Autumn and her guest is Wasim entertaining us with a few jokes.
Hello and welcome to Autumn's Joke Show. Today we have our 5th victim, Wasim. Here is our first joke. What is the pirate's favorite letter?
I don't know what.
R. Here is our second joke. What is a ghost's favorite fruit?
I don't know.
Banana. And here is our final joke. Why did the old man fall down the well?
I don't know.
Because he couldn't see that well.
Are we just gonna stand here and not call 911?
No.
Great jokes, Autumn and Wasim. I'm looking forward to next week. Now, Mavi and I will announce birthdays for this week.
Happy birthday to the following Panther students. On Monday, Shamar, who's in kindergarten, celebrates his birthday today, January 23rd. On Tuesday, January 24th, Joaquin, who's in TK, will enjoy his birthday. 3rd grader Darius will celebrate his special day on Wednesday, the 25th. 4th grader Jacob will celebrate his birthday on Tuesday, the 26th. On Friday, January 27th, Alyssa, who is in 4th grade, will enjoy her birthday. Over the weekend, we have 2 birthday celebrations. Nala's birthday in 3rd grade is on Saturday the 28th, and Mrs. Ortega's birthday is on Sunday the 29th. Have the best week, Panthers. This is Aaliyah from Panther News. Back to you, Adam.
I love seeing those happy faces of our Main Avenue Panthers. Happy birthday, everyone.
Next, Mr. Crane will teach us how to bump and set when playing volleyball.
Hey, Main Avenue. Mr. Crane here, the PE guy. We're working on more volleyball skills today. First, we're going to be working on setting, to set the ball. You want to make that diamond with your hands. Now, that diamond, a lot of times we think about that in football. But really, it's a volleyball thing. Does it work in football? Sure. But in volleyball, you look through the diamond when your hands are above your head. And you hit the ball up. So I'm going to demonstrate with a balloon. So I hit the ball up, hit the ball up, hit the ball up. But you could also use a beach ball. Hit the ball up. But then there's always your volleyball. You want to hit the ball up. Now, those aren't the only skills. Those aren't the only skills. We want to zoom in on my hand. Zoom in. I want you to look right here at the base of my hand. Because when we hit the ball, bump style, there's a lot of people that maybe even grab their thumbs for a bump, put their hands next to each other for a bump. But you actually want to hit with the base of your hand, very similar to when you serve the ball. When you serve the ball, like as an example, if I were to bump with my hands, I just kind of put them together, and I'm hitting with this part of my hand, and I bump, I bump, and then if the ball is coming my way, bump, and I can direct it. I can direct it by just tilting my hands each direction. If you have another way to hit the ball, a bump style in volleyball, which if the ball is coming to you low, that's what you want to do. You want to bump the ball. But be careful. If you don't hit with this part of your hands, sometimes that volleyball, ooh, it stings. Like, ow. If you hit with this part of your hand, it won't sting. If you've ever seen martial arts break boards, break bricks, guess which part of their hand they'll use? This part or this part? So when you're trying to bump, if you don't want your hands or arms to sting, use the base of your hand. Well, those are the skills today. Practice your bumps, your setting, and I'll see you out on the volleyball court. Bye, Main Avenue.
I'm so excited now that Mr. Crane has taught us how to serve, bump, and set in volleyball. Thank you, PE guy.
Now get ready to be amazed by Wasim's Did You Know show.
Now it's time for Wasim's Fun Fact Show. Did you know that January has National Popcorn Day in it? Did you know that jellyfish aren't actually fish? Did you know that in some parts of China, police dogs are replaced with geese? Thanks for watching. This is the end of the fact show. Now to the rest of the news.
Wasim, every week I learn something new. Great job with your wonderful video.
Next up, we have a look into TK and the 4th, 5th grade combo classes enjoying their time together as buddies. Aww, it's so cute how the older Panthers are taking care of the little Panthers. Great job being classroom buddies.
Our final segment today is Mr. Byram and his 6th graders singing about the digestive system.
Hello, Main Avenue Panthers. I'm Mr. Byram. You're here in room 18. We have been learning about the digestive system as part of our science unit, and we're going to sing a little song for you today so that you know what happens when you eat food. All right, here we go, everybody. The digestive song to the tune of Boom Chicka Boom. This is a call and response. I'll start off by calling and the class responds. Here we go. I said you first take a bite.
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 I said you first take a bite and let the enzymes break it down.
I said you first take a bite and let the enzymes break it down.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's swallow time.
It's swallow time.
Esophagus style.
Esophagus style.
Food travels down the esophagus.
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 Food travels down the esophagus by peristalsis.
Food travels down the esophagus by peristalsis.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Don't choke now.
Don't choke now.
Stomach style.
Stomach style.
I said food lands in the stomach.
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 I said food lands in the stomach, and I said breaks it down.
I said food lands in the stomach, and I said breaks it down.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Enzymes here too.
Enzymes here too.
Small intestine style.
Small intestine style.
I said it's time for intestines.
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 I said it's time for intestines where we absorb nutrients.
I said it's time for intestines where we absorb nutrients.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're 22 feet long.
They're 22 feet long.
Large intestine style.
Large intestine style.
I said we ain't done with intestines.
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 I said we ain't done with intestines. The large ones make the waste.
I said we ain't done with intestines. The large ones make the waste.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're 6 feet long.
They're 6 feet long.
Last one.
said waste goes to the rectum.
I said waste goes to the rectum, which is the poop waiting room.
I said waste goes to the rectum, which is the poop waiting room.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Flush it down.
Flush it down.
And that's it. That's our digestive cycle. Now you know all the parts of the digestive system, and you're ready to go.
Can't be cut out entirely.
I learned how my food travels throughout my body. Interesting.
Well, Panthers, we have reached the end of our 7th episode of Panther News. Before we say goodbye, here is something to remember. This is a reminder for all you Panthers. For episode 8, the spotlight will focus on your artistic creations, so please bring your beautiful artwork to room 22, and Ms. Radula will take a picture of it. We do have a few pieces of artwork. We just need a little bit more.
I'm Adam.
And I'm Aaliyah. See you later.
See you later. Bye.
Today on Spartan TV, California Air Show, Sacramento Republic, and 6th grade cookies.
Candygrams, Sunrise Musical, these stories and more today on Spartan TV.
Live from Sunrise Elementary School, it's time for Spartan TV.
Hello and welcome to Spartan TV. I'm Jasmine.
And I'm Juliet. This is Spartan TV, episode 61.
A lot has happened at Sunrise. Our new studio looks great. We had some technical issues and are back working. Here's a quick video of the studio being set up.
The Sunrise Spartan TV studio was first built in 2016 with the help of SECC, Mr. Hawk and EGUSD. It took 3 weeks for the old studio to be built, dismantled, and carried to the new location in the Media Lab. 6th graders took their time and were extremely careful moving all the expensive equipment. The studio was a mess and had to be organized and reconstructed. The new Spartan TV studio is amazing and ready for the 2022 and 2023 media students. Go Spartan TV!
The California Air Show occurred in October, and we sent Spartan TV field reporters to the air show to get the story. Sacramento Republic game occurred, and they invited school media to film the game. We sent 4 Spartan TV field reporters to the media experience, and here's the story.
Hi, I'm Winter Bruns, reporting for Spartan TV. I went to the Sac Republic versus Orange County game. The game was awesome, and Sac Republic won! While the game was going on, I asked fans soccer trivia questions.
What was the fastest red card issued in a game?
8 seconds.
2 seconds.
2 seconds.
I'm going to say 1 second.
That was actually really close. It's 2 issued in a game. 2 seconds. Correct.
How what?
How old was the youngest professional soccer player?
15?
12 years old.
Wow.
13.
Exactly 12. 12. How many panels are there on a traditional soccer ball?
How many panels are on a traditional soccer ball? Oh my goodness. 150.
Okay, we'll go with 8.
Traditional soccer ball. 32! Correct!
Sixth graders learned how to cook cookies. The food prep started in the classroom and ended in their houses. Here's the video.
6th grade cookies. Students had to make sure they had the correct measurements for the ingredients. Everyone had a job to complete to make the cookies. Stirring the cookie batter was the best part. Students could add chocolate chips or Oreos. Each cookie had to be hand-rolled to perfection. The cookies were laid out on parchment paper. Cookies were taken home to be cooked. 6th grade cookies.
Candygrams have been on sale all week long. Student leadership had the fundraiser. Each candygram was 50 cents and will be delivered to your classroom next week.
Candygram! Sunrise Student Leadership sold 1,200 candygrams. Each one was 50 cents. The elves help. Mischief, Stinky, and Snowflake. Students learned how to collect money and place orders. The money will be used for student activities. 2 for Candygrams.
The Sunrise School musical Willy Wonka Jr. has been rehearsing for 1 month now. 46 students have been learning songs, dancing, and acting. Here's a quick look at the Willy Wonka Jr. rehearsals.
The Sunrise musical Willy Wonka Jr. has lots of dancing and singing. Students have to learn 14 songs and 68 pages of script. Miss Cabral is the musical director. She makes sure everyone knows the music. There are 46 cast members from 4th, 5th, and 6th graders. Willy Wonka Jr. will occur on February 8th and 9th. Everyone is excited to see the Chocolate Factory. Willy Wonka Jr.
I'm Jasmine.
And I'm Juliet. Thank you for watching Spartan TV.
See you next time!
Well, hello, students. Mr. Weeks here, the teacher with the amazing hair, with a special Tiger News announcement. The entire Tiger News crew got to go on a field trip to interview pilots at the Mather Air Show and got to record the air show as well. Right now, we are going to show you everything that we were able to experience. So strap in and enjoy.
I'm Layla from Benel New School, and I'm representing SECC.
Hi, I'm Lila, and I go to Bell Avenue School, and we're interviewing for SECC.
Hi, I'm Lindsay from Bell Avenue, and I'm representing SECC.
Hi, my name is Marcos. What's your name?
My name is Captain Sean Zeus Rabineau.
What's the name of this plane?
This is the F-15C Eagle.
What's the purpose of this plane?
This airplane is the world's greatest air superiority fighter. It's an air-to-air only, single-seat, multi-role fighter jet.
Thank you.
My name's Keith.
What the name of this plane is?
It's Cessna 172, belonging to the Yolo County Sheriff's Department.
And what's its purpose?
We use it for general patrols, so Yolo County, drug interdiction, search and rescues, call-outs by the sheriff deputies if they need us.
Thank you. What's your name?
My name is Staff Sergeant Erica Rauderman.
And what is the name of the plane?
It's a HC-130J.
And what's the purpose for the plane?
The purpose of the plane is for search and rescue.
My name's Abby.
What plane do you fly?
I fly the Grumman S2, which is over there. Okay. And this is the OV-10 Bronco.
Alright, what's the purpose for this plane?
So this plane, the OV-10 Bronco, is the air attack platform for CAL FIRE, for fighting fires. And it's kind of the command and control over the fire that directs the air tankers and talks to the emergency command center and the incident commander on the ground and sort of coordinates everything. And then the S2, which is that one over there, is the one that has the retardant, the red wet stuff in the tank. And it will fly super low over the fire, 150 feet above the vegetation, and it drops retardant along the fire's edge to slow it down so that the dozer, like that thing over there, or the hand crews, or like a fire engine can catch up to the fire and put it out.
What's the name of this plane?
It's a C-5 Super Galaxy.
What's the purpose of this plane?
It's to carry cargo for the Air Force anywhere around the world whenever they need it.
Hi, my name is Master Sergeant Dibble Dabney.
My name is Senior Mpono Norris.
And what is the name of the plane?
This is a KC-10 tanker.
What is the purpose for the plane?
We do aerial refueling. We can also do cargo and some passengers. And yeah, we refuel other aircraft through the back end of the plane there.
Thank you very much.
What's your name?
My name is Cameron.
And can you tell me a little bit about this area?
Yeah, this is called the boom pod. This is where we refuel airplanes in the air. A fun fact, we can carry a maximum of 32,000 pounds of fuel.
That's fascinating.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love my job and I love the Air Force, and it takes me all over the world. It's fun.
What's the purpose of this part?
What's the purpose? To refuel airplanes. Say a jet needs to get from here to Hawaii. They need fuel, and we'll give it to them so that they can make it all the way there.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm John Doyle.
All right, what plane do you fly?
I'm with Betsy's Biscuit Bomber, a 1944 C-47.
Well, what's the purpose of the plane?
It's a cargo airplane, and it carried people and cargo.
What's one fun fact about it? What's one fun fact about it?
Well, a fun fact about it is it survived 77 years, and it's one of the lowest time C-47s in the world. It has less than 10,000 hours on it.
What's your name? Oh,
My name is Joe. Well, nice to meet you.
thank you. What's the name of this helicopter?
So this helicopter is the EC-120 Colibri. It's Latin for hummingbird.
That's cool. What's the purpose of this air helicopter?
We use this helicopter to fly patrol. So when we've got the guys and the girls, the police out on the street, the deputies out there driving around, when they need air support, we show up and we help them.
Can I please have a fun fact about this helicopter?
So we have a camera ball, this system right here that you see on the nose, on the front of the helicopter. That camera will let us see a person from over 8 miles away.
That's really cool, and thank you.
Cool. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Hannah.
Can you tell me a little bit about this plane?
Yes, this is a DA-42. This is our twin-engine airplane that we use at EVA Flight Training Academy. Yeah.
Do you have any interesting facts about it?
These propellers, what you can do is this thing called you feather them, which basically makes the blade angle of it change. And so when you have an engine failure, for example, feathering that blade makes it create less drag, so then the airplane is not so much affected with an engine failure.
How long do people have to study for this?
It depends. I got through all my training within a year, but it really depends on the person how quickly you want to get your training done. It takes about like 250 hours-ish, and then you need more to move on to the airlines.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
On today's show, a cool treat you can win, lanyards, a focus on our core values here at TJMS,
a look at one of the most popular electives here at Toby, and some important announcements.
TJTV starts now. One of the new additions since the start of Term 3 has been lanyards.
I noticed that, but I'm not sure when I need to wear it or why some of them are different colors.
Fortunately, I recently interviewed Miss Wacker to answer all of your questions.
Hey Jaguars, as all of you know, we received new lanyards and IDs once we returned from winter break. But what is the purpose of these new lanyards and when are we supposed to wear them? Here's Miss Wacker to answer these questions and more.
We wanted students to quickly be able to identify members of the school, so be able to see who's an 8th grader, 7th grader, and it also makes it really convenient to find your ID. We have gray for 8th grade and purple for 7th grade and black for staff. Whenever you leave a classroom, common areas, you want to have it on. You are able to find your ID more quickly. You can get through lines faster. Say you're trying to buy a ticket for an event, school activity, get to a basketball game, get to the library, lunch lines. If you're late and you're going through student services, we've seen a lot of quick turnaround for lines.
And remember, Jaguars, follow the gate-to-gate policy, lanyards on, and phones away in your backpack from when you enter until you leave. I'm Yusuf reporting for TJTV.
We should all practice being kind on campus, don't you agree?
Yes, it's one of our core values here at Toby. Lauren recently interviewed students about ways they can be kind at school. Let's go see it.
Jags, one of the 4 core values here at TJMS is kind. Kindness is the ability to be friendly, generous, and considerate of others. Random acts of kindness can be small and simple, and will still make a huge difference in someone's life. But where does kindness show up, and how can we practice it? Let's go ask some students about a time when they experienced kindness and how we can be kind here on campus.
A time I experienced kindness was when on my birthday, my friend told my entire class, and so when I walked in, they sang happy birthday to me.
A time that I experienced kindness was when my friend said hello to me. It really made my day.
A time I experienced kindness was when my grandma had bought me new earrings when I never asked her to.
A time I experienced kindness was when someone helped me out in 7th grade with my math homework.
We can be kind on campus by including people.
The way I think you can be kind on campus is spreading positivity to others.
We can be kind on campus by probably cleaning up after ourselves.
How you could be kind on campus is if you treat others a way you would want to be treated.
Those were some great responses from our students' perspectives. And remember, Jags, no act of kindness, despite how small or simple, is ever gone to waste. I'm Lauren reporting for TJTV.
Another core value here at TJMS is responsible.
Taking responsibility for your actions is a very important trait to help you become a successful and trustworthy person in the future.
Let's go to Eva to hear other ways students can be responsible on campus.
Good morning, Jags. One of our school's core values is being responsible. Being responsible means being dependable and trustworthy, honoring your commitments. There are many ways you can be responsible at school, such as doing your homework on time and remembering to bring your Chromebook to school every day. Let's go see what other ways you can be responsible and how being responsible can make a person feel.
Some ways I can be responsible at school is to bring my supplies and to charge my Chromebook before class.
You can be responsible in many ways, including helping out around the school, doing your work in class, paying attention, and always staying on task.
What are some ways you can be responsible at school? There are many ways to be responsible at school. You can be responsible in the classroom by taking accountability for sort of the rules or the expectations in the room, for taking responsibility for your own work and your commitment to that work, to do your best.
Being responsible makes me feel great as I don't have to ask others for supplies and because I'm always ready for upcoming classwork.
Being responsible makes me feel good in myself, like I'm making a change at the school.
How does being responsible make me feel? being responsible makes me feel proud. So when I believe that I'm taking care of myself and my actions, and I'm not forcing others to have to be different or act differently because of what I'm doing, that they don't have to worry about me, that they know that I'll take care of myself and my responsibilities, it makes me feel proud.
Those are all great ways to show responsibility on campus. Being responsible is a key skill that is crucial to your success. At TJMS, responsibility is rewarded with Jack Swags, which can be turned into the school raffle for you to win some cool prizes. So be sure to show responsibility on and off campus. Reporting for TJTV, I'm Eva.
Thanks, Eva.
Respect is another core value here at TJMS. When you show respect to others, they will respect you back.
Let's go to Anashka to hear ways students can show respect.
Good morning, Jags. One of our core values as TJMS students is to be respectful towards each other. Some examples of being respectful are saying thank you, being polite to the staff and your peers, and raising your hand to talk in class. Let's go see some staff and students to learn about how we can be respectful.
You can be respectful by not talking when others are talking.
One way you can be respectful is by giving people personal space.
I think one way everybody can be respectful is being understanding of everybody's diversity and differences. And one thing that I try to show in my classroom to be respectful is to welcome my students into the classroom and to say their name every day, just so they know that I see them.
It makes the other person want to respect you as well, so both people are paying attention to each other.
A respectful attitude affects the person you're talking to, and it might make them more inclined to talk to you.
I think having a respectful attitude affects the person that you're talking to, because they in turn know that you respect them, and they are more likely to respect you and understand and try to be compassionate and understand where points of view are coming from, which I find is extremely important teaching history.
I think a lot of times in the classroom, whenever I want to express my thoughts or feelings, the teachers always respect me.
I've been shown respect when people try to get my name right.
I'm very fortunate that my students are very respectful, and one of the many things that stand out in my mind when my students show me respect is when they just say hello to me when I'm walking around campus, and also just asking how I am and just wishing me a good day. So by doing that, I know that they see me, and by responding, I show that I see them, and therefore we're showing each other respect.
There are numerous ways to be respectful to others, and just showing a little respect to someone can make their day. Remember to be respectful. Reporting for TJTV, I'm Anashka.
Speaking of our core values, did you know that teachers might choose to give you Jag Swag if they see you practicing kindness, responsibility, or respect on campus?
I look forward to our Jag Swag raffles every Friday. There are so many cool prizes you can win.
I heard one of the prizes is ice cream from Toby's Treat Truck.
Let's go see Leah for more information on this scrumptious prize.
Good morning, Jags. You probably know about the sweet new prize you can now win during our weekly Jag Swag polls. Ice cream from the Toby Johnson Treat Truck. Jag Swag raffle winners will head on down to MC6 to claim 7 ice cream tickets. 1 for them, an extra for 4 friends, and 2 for the teacher that gave them the winning Jag Swag. During your lunch that same Friday, make your way down to the MC6 window where leadership will be handing out ice cream, popsicles, and other sweet treats in exchange for the ticket. This prize will be available every other Jag Swag poll, including this upcoming Friday. Good luck, Jags. I'm Leah Pagarigan reporting for TJTV.
Yusuf, do you know what the most popular elective here at Toby is?
No, I'm not too sure. Is it video productions?
Nope, but lucky for you, I made a package on our students' favorite elective, home economics.
Hey Jags, as you may know, Toby Johnson offers a variety of electives for our 7th and 8th grade students. There is a wide selection of electives from creative writing to computer science. No matter what interests you may have, Toby is sure to have an elective fit just for you. Today, let's talk about the most favorite elective in TJMS by far, home economics. Let's go see what home ec is all about and talk with some people on campus, along with our very own home ec teacher about this popular elective.
Home economics is just learning the things that you need to survive in life after high school and college and beyond. The students learn lots of skills in home ec. The 7th graders have a more varied set of skills. They do things like etiquette, they learn how to do laundry, they learn some basic sewing, and then cooking, baking, just general how to feed themselves healthily when they go off to college. 8th graders, it focuses a little bit more on cooking than the 7th grade class. Also, the etiquette is more focused on sort of college etiquette and business etiquette. I love that they're practical skills. They're the kind of skills that you can use every day, things that are, they're just really useful. You know, I can't remember the last time I did algebra, but I eat every day.
In my 7th grade class, we were making like sweet and savory things, and today we're making pancakes.
Now we're making baked pastries, and they're really enjoyable. Like recently we made these really good biscuits, and probably my favorite thing about home ec is gonna be like the cooking. It's just awesome.
One thing I enjoyed about home ec was the baking unit because we got to make a lot of new things.
Home ec is one of the very fun electives offered here at TJMS. In this class, you learn many life skills you'll use later on in the future. Reporting for TJTV, I'm Hayden C.
Many of you are probably familiar with the popular Sacramento Zoo, but if you're like me, you have probably not known about the other zoo in the region.
Torian went out to Folsom to learn more. Take it away, Torian.
Hey Jags, I'm sure you've heard about the Sacramento Zoo, but have you heard about the Folsom City Sanctuary Zoo? Well, let's take a look at this amazing animal sanctuary. The sanctuary began in 1963. Its first resident was a bear cub who had been orphaned by the forest fires. They now house a variety of animals that are unable to be released into the wild. These animals range from bears to bees. Some are kept as pets but were either illegal or too wild for home. Others have suffered debilitating injuries or been deemed problem animals. The animals are never bred, traded, or sold and are taken care of for the rest of their lives. The zoo has some amazing animals, including African servals, a cat that resembles a cheetah. These cats are native to Africa's savannas and have amazing climbing and jumping abilities. Another amazing animal the sanctuary houses is mule deer. But the sanctuary doesn't only house mammals. They also have reptiles, birds, and invertebrate. You can see these amazing animals at 403 Stafford Street in Folsom, or you can visit the Folsom City Zoo Sanctuary Friends website for more information at folsomzoofriends.org. This amazing zoo costs $7 for entry and is open select hours on Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. So if you have some free time, make sure to take a trip down to the Folsom City Zoo and Sanctuary.
Now we have a couple of announcements.
Our next dance is next Friday from 3:15 to 5:30. The theme is Dancing with the Stars.
Tickets are $7 or $5 with an ASB sticker. They'll be on sale this Friday until next Thursday at the student store window during your lunch. Students must have a current TJMS ID to purchase tickets and to enter the dance.
This dance will have food, games, dancing, music, photo booths, and inflatable activities. There will be a lot of inflatables to choose from, like the hamster balls and the Velcro wall.
In order to participate in inflatables, a permission slip must be turned in when you purchase your dance ticket. Permission slips will be available in the student store annex.
Make sure to buy your tickets soon. This is an event you do not want to miss.
And a huge congratulations to our Cyber Patriots team for making nationals.
They will be going to Maryland to compete in the finals.
Good luck to our Cyber Patriots team. We're so proud of you. And a quick reminder that tomorrow is Wear It Wednesday, so you can show off your Jaguar pride.
Wear your socks, shirt, and lanyard so you can spin the wheel and win some cool prizes.
Now that's all we have for today. We'll be back tomorrow with another episode of First Things First on TJTV. I'm Yusuf.
I'm Hayden, and this is Toby the Jaguar.
And make today your best day yet.
Here at Will Rogers Middle School, students are being taught arts integration. Let's head to Miss Brazy to check it out.
Arts integration is a class where I have students only once a week, and what I do is try to create an art project to support their class that they're normally in the rest of the week. So for example, if they're taking a math class, I would try to think of an art project that would incorporate some sort of math concepts or skills that kind of support their thinking in that area.
Arts integration is my favorite subject. Pretty calming, relaxing.
I think the program Miss Brizzy has going on is really good. She's been very creative in the way she's connected between mathematics and doing art.
For the Mustang Morning News, I'm Elvis, signing off.
Mustangs!
Welcome back to M2 News.
In this episode, we'll be focusing on our hard-working administration staff.
Marcelo and Rojo are back with another segment of Did You Know?
Kindness Week is upon us, so be sure to participate in every activity.
Eliza's back with another sports spotlight.
But first, let's go check out our admin staff and how they support our campus.
Hi, I'm Georgie Williams, and I'm here with
Mr. Wallace.
What is your favorite thing about Mary Hill?
Good question. My favorite thing about Mary Hill is that all of my students can become who they want, whether it be through learning an extracurricular skill like music or art, and on top of that, they become very, very intelligent.
Good answer. How does your role contribute to the fierceness of the school?
I'd say that I'm like the first E in fierce. Super enthusiastic.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Georgie.
Bye.
Bye, Georgie.
Bye.
Bye, Georgie.
Bye. Hi, I'm Georgie Williams, and I'm here with
Rachel Kennedy.
What is your favorite thing about Mary Hill?
My favorite thing about Mary Hill is definitely the people. So whether it's the students, the parents, or the staff, I think it's the community that makes our campus such an amazing place.
Is it different to be head of school rather than vice principal?
It's a good question. It is a little bit different. I am spending more time focused on school business and operations, on strategic growth, digging into our educational plan, but much of my day-to-day is the same. It's also been wonderful to have new additions to the administration. Ms. Reuter last year was our assistant principal, but was really actively teaching in the classroom. So having her out of the classroom and in more of an administrative capacity has been a wonderful shift for our campus. So there are similarities and differences, but I still get to do the same things that I love doing every day.
What are you looking to add back to Mary Hill this year?
We're adding back field trips. We're adding back a lot more student council events. We've already had middle school night out, which had the largest turnout that we've had ever, with over 100 students in attendance, middle school dances, class parties, a lot more of the social events that were put on pause during the height of the pandemic, and we're across the campus really excited just for those fun community activities.
Williams, and I'm here with
Mrs. Reuter.
When did you come to Mary Hill?
I have been working at Mary Hill for I think like 15 years now.
Wow. What new ideas have you and Student Council planned to add or have added?
So we're working on just bringing back more middle school nights out this year, bringing back more dances, trying to go back to getting our graduation for 8th grade off campus, and then trying to do some more fundraisers like the Breast Cancer Awareness Day that we did. We'll do Give Back Bingo again. We'll probably do something similar to Spooky Sweet Treats in February time, some candy grams, things like that.
Thank you.
Greetings, fellow humans. Welcome back to Did You Know, the segment about interesting facts related to our school and life. Our fierce icons were recently redesigned by Miss Kennedy to better align with what it means to be fierce. And I'm going to be doing this with the help of guest stars from M2 News.
Being a fearless communicator means you're able to clearly express your thoughts and feelings.
Being an innovative thinker is finding clever solutions to difficult problems and thinking outside the box.
Being an enthusiastic contributor is being an active participant in class.
Being a responsible citizen is doing what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it.
Being a compassionate community member is helping people with their needs.
Being an enlightened learner is paying attention in class and focusing on the material.
And remember to look for these icons around the campus, on process boards, and in action. And tune in next time for more fascinating facts.
We celebrate Kindness Week for multiple reasons. One of the first ones is being that it falls right in the middle of the year, and it can just give the kids a nice refresh and refocus to kind of get their blood pumping back again and just get them back in the school year. Second reason is because of Valentine's Day, and we center it around Valentine's Day because it is about kindness and love and just loving one another and your peers and the people around you. It also helps us celebrate cultural diversity and kindness that we can just celebrate all around. It's such an honor to be part of Student Council and to be Student Council President because I get to help promote kindness and donations like Paws for Claws and food drives, and it just shows our students how to promote empathy beyond our walls. Yes.
Kindness is important to me because I think that it shows a lot of leadership of how you deal with situations and how you can be able to make other people's day while making your own, and I think that it also shows how you can definitely change how a person is because kindness can help how a person thinks about the world.
Graydon, who was kind to you this week? Our teacher. Why is it important to have self-love? So if you're really down, you can tell yourself, hey, I've got this, don't give up, stuff like that.
Yes, that's a very good answer. Thank you.
This Spirit Week has shown us the importance of kindness and formed more bonds between us.
Kindness is an important part of Mary Hill community and helps us be better people throughout the year.
We hope that all of you Mustangs enjoyed this Spirit Kindness Week.
Mary Hill is almost reaching the end of our winter sports. Our Mustangs are going to the playoffs and teams playing their final regular season game. We wish them the best of luck and hope that they pull through, try their best in the playoffs. Since we are going to the playoffs, let's hear our records. The JV boys comp team lost one game going 4-1. Our JV girls comp team didn't lose one game and has been playing amazing. The varsity girls comp team has lost one game and went 3-1. Finally, the varsity boys comp team also didn't lose one game, going 5-0. This has been a wonderful time watching these winter sports, and we are not done yet with having playoffs. Tune in for sports news here at M2 News. Just a friendly reminder, Mustangs, there will be no school on this upcoming Monday due to President's Day weekend. Have a nice 3-day weekend, and we'll see you back on Tuesday next week. Our admin staff are very important to our school.
We are so grateful for all they do to help.
Our Mustangs have been doing awesome in their games.
But that's all, Mustangs.
Join us next time for news you can use from Mary Hill Midtown.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Mustangs. Today is November 29th. I'm McKenna.
And I'm Autumn, and we will be your hosts for today.
Robotics Club meets today at 2:45 in room 39.
Here's Mustang 4 in the classroom.
Mustang 4 in the classroom. Be ready. Be in dress code and be on time. Bring all materials. Be responsible. Follow adult directions. Ignore distractions. Stay on task. Use electronics properly. Be safe. Keep hands, feet, and objects to self. Use materials properly. Move safely. Report concerns to adults.
Miss Brizzy, Max just ruined my picture.
Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'll make sure I take care of that. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Make sure you keep your hands to yourself. Okay, thank you.
Be kind. Support others'
Yes, you can,
efforts.
Devin. You got it. Your drawings are really good. What do you think?
Use appropriate language.
It's pretty good, actually.
Alright, who can solve the problem?
Take turns speaking.
Devin!
2 plus 1 is 4.
Okay, let's try again. McKenna?
2 plus 1 is...
Thanks for watching.
Pride Pack is back every Wednesday during both A and B lunch in room 31.
Here's how to make a paper boat. How to make a paper boat. First, you're going to want to fold the paper in half. Next, you're going to want to take this corner and fold it over and do the same with the other corner. Next, you're going to want to take this flap and fold it right over top of the triangles that you just folded. Then, flip it over and do the same. Then you're going to want to take the inside right there and pull it out to make your diamond. Next, you're going to want to take this flap and fold it over. Then, flip it over and do the same. Next, you're going to want to take the flap inside and pull it out. Next, you're going to want to take this corner and the other corner and pull them straight out. Increase a little bit on the bottom, and then you have your paper boat.
Hope you all learned something.
It's time for the shadow drawing. If you're picked, you will get a free gift card to Starbucks. Anthony, your gift certificate will be delivered to your flex class.
Now it's time for shoutouts.
This shoutout is for Sean, 6th grade for by Murphy. Sean has been working really hard to be on task this year, and it paid off by making honor roll for quarter 1. Congrats, Sean, and keep up the great work. This shoutout is for Kai, 7th grader for by Murphy. Kai always comes to my class in a great mood and asks how my wife or kids are doing. Thank you for making me feel welcome in class, Kai. This shoutout is for Mario, 6th grader for by Murphy. Another student grabbed his Chromebook at the start of class, and instead of getting frustrated, he got them their Chromebook and traded them for his. Great job showing kindness, Mario. This shoutout is for Hassan, 7th grader for by William. Hassan has always been kind to me, and Hassan helps students with homework.
That's it for the Mustang Morning News. I'm McKenna.
And I'm Autumn. Signing off.
Hi,
I'm Henry, and today I'm going to try chana masala.
Chana masala comes from India. Chana means chickpeas, and masala refers to the many spices used in this recipe. But what else is in it?
Hello! Chana masala is a mix of spices and herbs with oils on chickpeas, or garbanzo beans as you know them, over rice. It's got things like cumin, cinnamon, cloves. I'm not sure of the other things in it, but it's very aromatic. It smells very good, and if you like that kind of thing, it tastes very good.
Wow, that's hot. The beans are pretty good. If you aren't sure to have the chana masala, you should definitely try it because it's delicious.
The Fall Festival happened at Arden Middle School on October 8th. It was an event where vendors could sell items and people came to buy them. There was live music and food there too. Everybody had different things they liked most about the Fall Festival.
Well, I gotta say my favorite part is probably the live band.
Definitely buying plushies and having a lot of fun with my friends is probably the best part.
My favorite part is every time I see a family walk in, it's like they're shaking hands with the principal, they're talking to people at the vendor stations, they're getting food, their kids are running around, having fun. Everybody's together and smiling.
Speaking of vendor booths, there are a few booths at the Fall Festival selling anything they wanted. Every business had an interesting idea of theme, items to sell, and spirit. The Fall Festival didn't just help vendors with their businesses, it also got Arden closer to its community.
This Fall Festival allows us to partner with community members and different community businesses and bringing them all together to work as one big family together.
I think that it can definitely make Arden closer to its community by bringing us all by letting the community have a space where we can all just have fun and see what Arden's really all about.
The PTA of Arden worked very hard to make this Fall Festival happen.
So I went to a lot of different craft fairs and farmers markets and handed out flyers asking these vendors to come and sell their treasures here. And we kind of divided everything up. Kiki got all of the food trucks you see here. Kelly Ponder over there, she would take the reservations. We really worked as a team. Miss Sarah over here got that awesome band over there lined up. Wendy that's over there, she got all the decorations lined up. We have Laddie, Jenny did a sign-up sheet for volunteers. I mean, Mario made the posts on the Facebook. So it was a lot of work, but it looks awesome, and we're having a fun time.
The Fall Festival was an amazing event at Arden. It had a lot of work put into it, everybody had fun, and it made Arden Middle School closer to its community.
I'm Luke.
And I'm Zoe.
And welcome to the 20th episode of The Pick. We have an important reminder for all athletes, speech and debate competitors, and Mathletes members. Please meet in the gym today at the beginning of lunch. You will be part of the school-wide rally, so make sure that you attend.
Let's see club calendar.
Hey guys, it's Molly Monday. Today we have Art Club from 2:35 to 3:30 in room 104. Chess Club from 2:35 to 3:15 in room 212. Garden Club from 2:35 to 3:15 in room 120. And then Bake Club in the gym and Crochet Club in room 120. That's all for today.
Hi guys, it's Lucas Tuesday. Today at lunch we have Campus Light in room 205 and LGBTQ Plus Club in room 301.
Hi guys, it's White Wednesday. Today we have ASL Buddy Club in room 121, BSU in room 103, Animal Club at lunch in room 104, Origami Club in room 205, and Debate Club in room 205 from 3:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m.
Hi everybody, it's Anthony Thursday. We got Newcomers Club in room 210 at lunch.
Hey minors, it's Evelyn Friday. Today we have Anime Club at lunch in room 104, Fit Challenge at lunch in the activity room, and Rock Club at lunch in room 312.
Minor Gear Flash Sale is going strong and ends this Thursday, March 2nd. Purchase your minor gear in room 111 at lunch for discounted prices.
Speaking of clothes, there is a bunch of clothing and clothing accessories, along with water bottles, lunch bags, and more, in the Lost and Found on the second floor in the office. Let's check out our annually Lost and Found fashion show to see some of these items.
Welcome to the Lost and Found fashion show, where we try on different accessories from the Lost and Found. We hope you enjoy. First up, we have Bryn. She has a champion sweater, green umbrella, and a lunchbox. And, oh, it looks like she's struggling to get it in. Hold on, wait a minute. Oh, she's got it. Second, we have Lucas. He has a sweatshirt, lunchbox, and a water bottle and a pink umbrella. Looks like he's struggling to open it too. Tricky umbrellas. Next up, we have Molly. She has a sick leather jacket, a water bottle, and 2 tote bags. What a vibe. Here we have Anthony, who is sporting a soccer ball and a water bottle. Look at how enthusiastic he is. Hurry it up, Anthony. We have other models, you know. Next up, we have Desmond. He has a jacket, lunchbox, and a pair of shoes, and of course, a water bottle. Look at that strut. How fancy. Here we have Javen, who is wearing a bike helmet, water bottle, and a cool jacket. What a statement. Next, we have Morgan, a cool nerd. He has some books, a water bottle, and of course, a jacket. Here is Diego, straight from Antarctica, with his 2 warm jackets, a lunchbox, and a water bottle. And here's Evelyn with a jacket, lunchbox, and, you guessed it, a water bottle. And here with us now is Gia, an Oregon Ducks fan with her Oregon Ducks sweatshirt. What a dedicated fan! She also has a lunchbox and a water bottle. And last but certainly not least, Zoe, who has a pencil pouch and 2 jackets because one wasn't enough for Zoe. Oh no. Most certainly not. I hope you enjoyed this segment. If any of the clothes you saw modeled were yours, you can pick them up at the Lost and Found cart or the Lost and Found closet, which are both located on the main office on the 2nd floor. Thank you so much for watching.
I actually found a long-lost water bottle thanks to recording that segment. Remember to dress in green and gold this Friday for the spring rally.
Let's check out This Week in Sports.
Hey Miners, I'm Anthony.
And I'm Greta.
Welcome back to your weekly sports update.
We want to thank all of our basketball teams for the amazing seasons they had.
In the Cindy Championships, it was Sutter versus Cal in all 4 games. The 8th grade boys lost to Cal 44-41. 8th grade girls beat Cal 47-17. 7th grade boys lost to Cal 43-31. The 7th grade girls beat Cal 30-6.
Softball is starting soon and all grades of soccer are trying out.
Here's a clip of 7th grade boys basketball.
My expectations for the students on the team: conduct themselves well. Sutter has a kind of an expectation of how everybody's supposed to be, and my students, they're students first. So student athletes, they got to uphold to that and uphold to that on the court as well. This is my first year as a coach, so I've helped coaches, whether that's being an assistant coach or just helping out kids, but as an actual coach, head coach, it's my first year. I started playing basketball when I was about 5, football 7.
I've been playing basketball since kindergarten, or 6 years old.
I started when I was 5, and I've been playing ever since, but I still kind of suck at it, so yeah.
I started when I was like 6, and then I think I took a break from it to focus on football, and then I got back in it for a few years, so I would say like about 4 years.
The teamwork, but we've kind of built a lot of teamwork since the beginning of the year, so now we cooperate a lot better together. But when you always start off as a team, it's hard to do that.
Being able to make quick decisions when the defense is double teaming or triple teaming.
Trying to work together as a team and trying not to have an ego on the team, trying to make sure everybody stays together and everybody has a good attitude.
Yeah, I've gotten better at basketball since joining.
Absolutely. I kind of still suck, but I did get a lot better. Like basically everything, dribbling, shooting, everything.
Absolutely.
That's all minors.
To work, basketball teams. Now let's check out a special Black History Month green versus gold.
Green versus gold, questions behold. We're coming to your class, don't be last.
I'm here with Micah. Micah, what is the most popular sport in the world?
Soccer.
Okay. I'm here with Daniel. Daniel, your question is, what is the most popular sport in the world?
Soccer.
That is correct. We're here with Sam. Sam, your question is, how long is a football field not counting the end zones?
100 yards.
That is correct. We're here with Enzo. Enzo, your question is, how long is a football field not counting the end zones?
100 yards.
That's correct. We're here with Isaac. Isaac, your question is, what is a sport that's played over a table with paddles?
Ping pong.
That is correct. Hey everyone, I'm here with Mari. Mari, your question is, what is the sport that is played over a table with paddles?
Ping pong.
That's correct.
Nice work, 8th graders.
That's all for this week.
And remember, stay golden, miners.
The WEB program stands for Where Everyone Belongs. This program is for 8th graders that help 6th graders during their first year in middle school.
So myself, Mrs. Kelly, and Ms. Candy are our 3 web coordinators here at Arden. We help facilitate meetings, organize some of the different events on campus for our web leaders, and also teach them some important skills they can use later in life.
Through this program, there are different events throughout the year for the 6th graders that help them make new friends and gain social skills.
The web program is really important here at middle school because it helps make sure everyone feels welcome and involved in the campus. We do a bunch of different events that give students a chance to interact with other students they typically wouldn't, and also gives them that kind of like risk-free environment to kind of be goofy, be themselves, and have fun.
The web program doesn't only benefit the 6th graders, but it also benefits the 8th graders.
Something go out to the 6th grade classes.
I know more people, and more people know me, and I've definitely gotten more social helping 6th graders.
I think it's a great opportunity for the web leaders to get a chance to take on leadership roles, and they also get a chance to actually run lessons and things like that in the classroom, so it does a little bit of public speaking as well.
The announcements.
Throughout the year, we noticed the 6th graders blossom into this new middle school environment.
And they were pretty quiet on like 6th grade social, and they're like kind of like not as quiet anymore, more social, and they're definitely warmed up to the school after tours, so yeah.
As a sixth grade teacher, I do think that the sixth graders enjoy it. I know they like to interact with their friends in different ways outside of the classroom, and then also to get to know some of those eighth graders.
It is clear that the web program is significant to both sixth graders and eighth graders. It is also one of the most thoughtful programs that any middle school would be proud to showcase as one of their top programs.
I'm Penelope Robinson with Fire Tech 1. We're doing the 9/11 stair climb. So on September 11th, 2001, a bunch of firefighters all over the New York City Fire Department went up into the Twin Towers after they were hit. And basically we're just commemorating them by doing what they had to do in almost full turnout. We're going to be walking up about 110 flights of stairs is what they did, and that equates about 60 something on our stairs, and we're doing it to remember them.
Today, all across America, volunteer fire departments and career paid fire departments are doing exactly what you're doing. That's the kind of respect you're showing. We're showing respect to those men and their families and their kids, and we're showing respect to the people that we want to join their careers. Or we're just going to spend a year learning about their career, okay? You ready? All right, find something inside.
I'm part of the public safety pathway here at Intercom, and I decided to come out here, on my own. Nobody forced me to do this. I'm not getting anything out of it other than the knowledge that, I'm honoring the 343 firefighters that lost their lives on 9/11, and they were just so selfless, and they went up there when no one else would. Everyone else was going down and they were going up. They were running towards smoke, fire, heat, everything. So they didn't know if they were going to get out of there alive, and we're here perfectly safe going up and down bleachers. It's just I can't even describe how crazy it is to me and how much this means to me personally. And we obviously had a great showing here because everyone understands how important this is, especially to the fire service, especially to first responders everywhere. Everyone was in shock. Everyone was just sad. Like it was a horrible event, but we're here to remember everyone that died that day, and yeah.
Ceramics is a fun class that gives you an opportunity to express your creativity through the use of clay. Ms. Dunn is the ceramics teacher, so let's hear what she does with her classes.
I think ceramics is important because it is a path to creative thinking. And I also think it's important because of the fact that you're working with, the four basic elements of fire, water, earth, and air, and seeing how what you have made transforms from some soft, wet, mucky clay into an object that can technically last forever. Mostly we do a lot of skill building with the materials that we use, and our materials are clay and glazes, and then we have a number of tools that we use, and then there are processes. I think probably one of my favorite projects that I always do is, it's called a hollow form, and it's made out of 2 pinch pots put together, and then you paddle it into some kind of shape and then add sculptural elements to it. And one of my favorite things that happened was, I think last year, when in the spring, when some beginning students at a table all made a character from Angry Birds.
Now let's hear from the students that have taken ceramics.
I like being able to work independently and also just play with the clay and make fun sculptures or bowls or little items.
I made it. We had a whole bunch of Angry Birds we made in the class and stuff, and she made one too, Ms. Dunn. So that was definitely cool. Yeah, it's a really good class. We made a lot of pots and vases, and you could just really make whatever you want, so it was fun.
If you are interested in anything art related, consider giving ceramics a chance. With photographers Pat and Malachi, I'm Clifton, reporting for DC Daily.
Last Friday, Del Campo held a ceremony in honor of retiring the number of former Del Campo student Danielle Viglione and celebrating her decorated career in the WNBA. Let's hear from the honoree and some important people in her life.
Well, I'm super honored to be back. Have so many memories here at this school, and the fact that Dominique, the head coach, rallied everybody together to do such a special event tonight and a special time for me, my old teammates, my old coach, everyone that that's coming to the game tonight. Super special for me. I saw the decorations and I didn't even want to leave. I didn't even want to come do this video because I'm looking at all the cookies with 24 on them and the decorations and the newspaper clippings, balloons, and I hear that it made me cry when I heard the team did all that for me.
I love it. I mean, she deserves every accolade possible. All her successes is something for people to look up to, especially younger generations of little girls, and I'm thrilled to be here. It's an honor to support somebody like her.
Del Campo is a special place, and what makes it a special place are all the wonderful people. And for those people to do that, to recognize her, it serves a couple purposes. It's recognition of her and her accomplishments, and hopefully as well, it inspires some people what they can do, what they can dream if they put their mind and time into it.
With photographer Patrick, I'm Amy, reporting for DC Daily.
The gym. I think the gym symbolizes a lot of hard work put in there.
A place where we all can gather.
One of the core aspects of Del Campo as a school.
Rumors are flying. They might remodel the big gym over the summer. While nothing is confirmed as of now, we decided to ask some DC students what they think about it.
I think it's about time for real, because I mean, yeah, the gym cool, but it's a little, it's a little old.
I think it'll be good for the school because we have our science building, which is remodeled, and if we have another building that's in the front of the school that's remodeled, it'll look really nice.
There's talk of replacing the floor, paint, and even the cougar on the wall. Most students seem to agree that it needs a refresh, but many also have mixed feelings about which aspects of the gym should stay, one being the cougar.
I mean, I don't know. It's a cougar, Everybody likes cougars. Who doesn't like a cougar?
And the fact that they're removing it, I'm not a big fan of them removing it.
Oh, I think it's really small. If we're gonna renovate it, maybe make it a little bigger, to be honest, because I like it. It symbolizes our school.
I'm indifferent about it. For me, the cougar, it's cool, I guess. If it's here, it's great. If it's not, I'm not gonna worry about it.
Many students have memories of the big gym. We asked them to tell us about a few of these memories.
Pain and suffering, and homecoming. That was nice. A lot of things have happened in that gym. Some that we speak of, some that we don't.
Basketball at lunch, rallies, assemblies, with a ton of baddies.
Next question. Hello?
The big gym is an important piece of Del Campo's culture and history. The thought of it getting remodeled is definitely intriguing. We'll have to wait until next year to see if the rumors are true. With photographer and editor Noah, I'm Josh, reporting for DC Daily.
Football, the American sport, is highly competitive and has a passionate community. Luckily, Franklin High School has a team of their own. Every day after school, the Wildcats are out here practicing.
We have special teams, start off with special teams, which is your kicking game, your kickoff return, etc. Then we move into what is known as offensive individual drills, where we take the receivers coach them up, running backs coach them up, linemen coach them up. And we go into a team period, such as you see right here, and kind of apply everything that we've taught individually, and we bring it into a team unit and kind of rep them up for the Friday night game. And then defense, same thing, defensive indies, defensive team, and then conditioning.
Right here, right there, we got the 7-on-7s. We do the warm up against each other so we can get ready for the actual game. Linemen over there, they're doing in the work, the big boys. And you know, we all just get better as usual.
So it seems like practice is going well. Let's see how they do at their games.
Even after everything this team has been through, coaches and players are determined to improve and win more games this season. Come down to the game and show some Wildcat pride and support our players.
I'm Marcus Hill Jasper reporting for Wildcat TV with photographers Sean and Adonis.
Good morning, Wildcats. I'm Asha.
Today is a great day to be a Wildcat. I'm Jalen.
Let's get to the news this morning.
Junior prom tickets are now on sale.
Guest pass prices are for non-Franklin students.
Franklin students who are not juniors can get tickets for normal prices if a junior purchases the ticket for them.
Also, speaking of junior prom royalty voting is happening now.
If you are a junior, remember to go vote during your lunch. Voting will end tomorrow.
Also, remember to sign up for the blood drive.
Sign-ups are inside the lunchroom. Asha stopped by the blood drive the other day.
Yes, I did. It was so great to see all of our Wildcats saving lives. Here's a short video of what happened. Hi, my name is Asha Walia, and we're here today at the blood drive with all these amazing people who are out here choosing to save lives.
My name is Dawn Williams. I'm a teacher here at Franklin High School, and donating blood is something that I take true to heart. I think it's the most noble gift we can give our community, the gift of life. 1 pint of blood saves 3 lives, and what better gift we can give our community than the gift of life.
Thank you to everyone who came out today and chose to donate blood. We appreciate you all. Back to the studio.
It's great to be able to be in person again. This blood drive was such a great way for us to come together and give back to our community.
And being part of our Wildcat community means rallying together, especially at our first in-person rally of the school year.
Welcoming back our Wildcats was definitely a moment to remember after so many of our activities were postponed or canceled, and we were able to have an in-person rally once again.
Here's a highlight video showcasing live performances from our Tinkling Dance Club, choir, fusion dance company, and our cheer squads.
so much school spirit from our Wildcats, embracing getting back to a new type of normal.
It's time for local school news.
Let's send it over to the Cat Chat with Annie and Bella now.
Welcome to our Cat Chat. I'm Annie.
And I'm Bella.
Today we're going to talk about one of our clubs, the Mahjong Club, the Link-Crew program, and our food fair.
Starting with the Mahjong Club, the game of Mahjong was developed in China in the 19th century and is a game composed of skill, strategy, and luck.
Many of our Wildcats spend their time after school playing this time-honored traditional game.
Let's take a glimpse of it now.
I think Mahjong is a very good exercise of the brain. It involves a lot of decision making. My family and I enjoy this game a lot, so that's why I started up this club so that I can advocate this amazing board game to more people so that they can try it and have fun.
大家好，我是这个社的副社长。我觉得麻将是一个非常有趣的运动，它技术和运气缺一不可。技术呢，在于你通过对面出的牌，然后呢思考对面可能需要什么牌或者不需要什么牌。而运气呢，取决于你上手抓到牌和摸到牌是否符合你的心意。
Join Mahjong Club. It's a great time every Wednesday afternoon.
It's great that our school offers so many awesome ways to stay involved.
Our Link-Crew program is the best in our district. Link-Crew is a program where upperclassmen leaders mentor freshmen.
Providing peer guidance and support for our new students is the essential to the success of the program and the wellness of these students.
Here's a video that highlights one of the Link-Crew events.
Today is gonna be a little something more. I've got a plan in mind, a special thing in store. The light bulb inside my head says, get out and play, 'cause you never feel this way. It's my lucky day, it's my lucky day. It's my lucky day, my lucky day. Don't need a pot of gold, a rabbit's foot or to be told. It's my lucky day, it's my lucky day. Slept in 'cause I don't care and didn't make the bed. Sip coffee on my couch, what can I do instead? No work, it's only fun 'cause it's all okay. 'Cause you never feel this way. It's my lucky day, it's my lucky day. It's my lucky day, my lucky day. Don't need a pot of gold, a rabbit's foot or to be told. It's my lucky day, it's my lucky day. It's my lucky day. It's my lucky day. It's my lucky day. It's my lucky day.
Food, fellowship, and fun make being part of our Wildcat family so special.
Well, that's all we have in the Cat Chat for now.
Let's send it over to the sports desk to get the latest updates in sports.
Hey Wildcats, I'm Daniel.
And I'm Luis.
and we are here with our latest updates in Wildcat sports.
Both of our men's and women's basketball teams had solid seasons this year, and we are so proud of our Wildcat athletes.
Vincent put together a feature showcasing both our men's and women's teams.
Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger. Ayo, the mirror don't lie. Ayo, the mirror don't lie. Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger. Ayo, the mirror don't lie. If you want the truth, don't close your eyes. We got our back against the wall, we gotta fight back. I need a theme song, this the right track. I ain't got no cape or no superpowers, just confidence and self-esteem, the world is ours. I believed in me when nobody didn't. This ain't no freestyle, just some facts that's written. Come on, let's hear it for the boy. He bringing pain at the same time, joy. I bob and weave through the crowd, so untouchable. At first,
looking into spring sports, here's what we can expect from our baseball team this year.
They are ranked 7th in the state, and if they win the Boars Classic, then they would be ranked 2nd or 3rd in the state.
More than 6 players on the team have collegiate offers to play baseball, and more to come.
We'd like to congratulate Nick Abraham, Jordy Lopez, Nolan Stevens, Dylan Wood, Dominic Giusti, and Kyle Pott.
The team is prepping to make a home run at the state title this year.
We also have committed softball players.
Kailani is committed to Fresno State, and Naylin is committed to UC Berkeley.
Our student athletes are working hard in the classroom, court, pool, field, and in the weight room. Keep up the great work, Wildcats.
That's all we have for sports news.
Let's send it back over to the news desk to wrap up the show.
Here at Franklin, we understand that the pressures and responsibilities of school can act as a major stressor for students.
The Wellness Room is a safe space on campus for students to unwind, relax, and reset at any time during the school day.
Yes, a student who feels stressed, overwhelmed, or simply wants a temporary change of environment can request a pass from their teacher to the Wellness Room. No questions asked.
Located in HR 6, Mr. Falcons or another teacher is in the room at all times and is there for support.
Some people, they see wellness and they think that that's just like a name we created to make school jail sound better. It's the wellness room, but it's not a detention facility. The idea is that when kids are having issues, usually there's something that they just need to talk through. And so we wanted to create a space where kids could, either because they're having trouble in class or because they're having emotional issues, they could talk for a little bit and be more effective when they go back to class. I would say, like, anytime you have something that you're struggling with that's throwing you off, it is totally fine to come in and talk through it for a little bit. I've had people talk about breakups in here. I've had people talk about fights with friends. I've had people talk about parents, about anxiety. Any of those things, if there's just something where you're like, I just don't know what to do about this, run it by me. I mean, I'm old. I've experienced lots of things in the course of my life, and so maybe I have some insight that can help you. All you got to do is say, can I go to wellness? And just know that it's not a place to like hang out. Like, I'm going to talk to you. So if you don't want to talk to me, this isn't the place to come to. But all you have to do is ask for a pass. Your teacher doesn't have to have a specific pass. Any piece of paper that says pass that you write pass to wellness on will work. And then usually people are in here for 15, 20 minutes and then they head back. I guess try it out. Come by. See if you've got a question and see if it's helpful. If it's not, then it didn't hurt you.
Resources like the Wellness Room and eye care forms were put in place to help students at Franklin feel supported on all levels, not just academically.
With a school environment that supports students' mental health and wellness, students can feel safer, more confident, and motivated to be at school.
Our new principal is committed to ensuring the health and well-being of all students on campus.
This school year is his first year as our new principal, and we caught up with him to see how things have been going around campus.
I don't think students wake up excited about math class or excited about English class or excited about science. They wake up excited for the clubs they're in, the teams they're on, the programs they're involved with. So that's what gets them to campus, gets them in a positive mindset, gets them excited about being here. And then once they're here and they like being here and they enjoy being part of the Franklin community, that's going to get them more invested in their studies and academics. What I love about Franklin is the commitment to academics and rigor from the staff, the involvement from the students, you guys working in Wildcat TV or, all the other areas on campus where I've seen students putting in so many hours after school or over the summer or on weekends. It's really cool to be a part of that, to see these kids who really care about their school community and want to make a difference while they're also pushing themselves to the best of their abilities in the classroom. A connected student attends school more often, gets to school on time, takes their academics seriously. So just finding ways to get every single student connected to school. I think it's really important for the students and the staff and the coaches and the program leaders to see that I'm invested in the school. I want the kids to see that I'm invested in what they're doing. And I want the teachers and program leaders on campus to see that I'm supporting the work they're doing. Because it takes so much time and so many hours to whether you're a coach on an athletic team, whether you're a director for a VAPA program, whether you're a club advisor, whether you're running something like Wildcat TV. That's so many hours that staff member's putting in beyond just the regular school day. And I want them to know I value that work.
As you can see, our school fosters a healthy balance with programs and student activities available to everyone that balance both social life and schoolwork.
That's a wrap for today's show.
Make it a great day, Wildcats.
Hi, my name is Mr. Jones. I'm the art teacher here. I've seen a lot of improvement over the year and a half that I've been here so far. The students are really getting into showing their creativity and really finding their own style and sharing it with the world. It's awesome.
I do art because it's just something I grew up doing. It's something that I enjoy. It gives me an outlet for my creativity.
I do art just because it lets me have like a creative outlet, and then also it helps to just relieve stress and then take up time that I might have.
I teach art because I'm really passionate about it. I see it as a way to help change the world. It's a different type of language, but also it's another way to kind of put out creativity and see things in a different perspective.
To fill time, and then I just started enjoying it.
I started doing art when I was really young just because it's always what my family's done, and they helped me grow up with it, and it's just kind of always been a part of my life.
It means being able to express yourself and finding a way to let yourself enjoy whatever you make. It's your own world.
Art for me just means like a way that I can express myself and just have like a little bit of an outlet to just do what I want when I want and just be able to kind of do whatever.
Actually, we have our students' art is in the Folsom Lake art show for high schools. It's their 5th biannual art show. And there's 8 schools participating. We're one of the only schools in the San Juan district participating, so it's pretty exciting. And we've got a little over 20 students that have art in the show, so really awesome.
If you've ever seen a stray animal on the street, chances are you didn't pull over and get it the help it deserved. That's why organizations like Animal Outreach of the Motherlode exist, to rescue, shelter, and adopt out animals in need of love. Animal Outreach specializes in cats of every kind, no matter their personality, color, gender, age, or special needs. Their goal is to save more lives via fostering, affordable medical care, and other resources including comfort. Let's get more information from one of their volunteers.
We are saving cats. We're saving their lives. We are giving them homes, and it's better for everyone. There are a lot of cats that don't have homes, who are feral, who are running the streets, who are procreating, and we need to get a handle on that as far as the community goes. So it's very important. We have a partnership with PetSmart here, and they allow us the space while we bring our animals in here. It's a great working environment. The people are great, and the people who come here to adopt our cats are very happy to be here. It's very, very, very good.
Volunteering is always a commendable thing to do, but the perspective of someone running the show is always a good one to hear. Michelle Lee, a regional manager of animal outreach of the Motherlode, who unfortunately, due to technical difficulties, was unable to schedule a new interview with us, still kept us in the know about the program via email. She told us that part of the job isn't just cuddling adorable kittens, but spending hours trapping, rescuing, and healing abandoned and scared animals. Michelle loves her job so much that she goes above and beyond by setting up care packages for the kittens from her own means. She informed us that Animal Outreach is always trying to find willing families to adopt their animals and open up their homes to tiny souls in need. Michelle leaves her personal information up at all times, praying that someone will lend a hand.
I strongly encourage, if you are in the market for a cat or a kitten, to please come to PetSmart here in Citrus Heights and be part of our program. We would love to have you, and these kittens would love to have a new home.
With photographer Tallulah, I'm Abby, reporting for DC Daily.
Welcome to the 2022 Soapbox Derby. Every year, this event brings a lot of action, excitement, and good times, and this year was no different.
Building this car was an interesting experience. It was a lot of teamwork and camaraderie. It took a lot of talents mixed together. We had to get the structure, and we had to have a lot of artistic ability in it, and it overall took a lot of work, but it was really fun working with this team.
Some cars took off with their team running behind them, while others didn't pan out as expected.
It was a little slow. Our car was very low to the ground, so we did a lot of stopping when we didn't even press the brake.
We got the W, that's all that matters. We're 1-0.
We won. It's a W.
1-0. About to go 2-0 when I'm on.
Team number 2, come on!
With plenty of awards given out, such as Tortuga, Speed Demon, and many more, you're not going to want to miss next year's Soapbox Derby.
Thanks for tuning in for all of the School News Finalist videos. We will see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. with Part 4, Instructional Finalists.